Hello everyone and welcome to Calculus 2 Online. My name is Jason Gregerson. I'm the instructor of this course, and the purpose of this video is to give you a course introduction to show you how to navigate through the course and what you need to do to be successful. Alright, so the course is primarily going to be run on our LMS, Canvas. To access Canvas, you just go to Michigan Tech's homepage, mtu.edu, then navigate to Students, and then navigate to Canvas. Once you log in with your credentials, you'll be brought to this dashboard page. From the dashboard, you simply select our course, MA2160, and it'll bring you to the course homepage. Looks like this. On that main homepage, you can see some things you need to do to get started. Number one thing is to watch the welcome video. That's the video you're watching right now. After that, you want to read through the course syllabus and the course schedule. Course syllabus has a lot of information, so it's really important to read through this and get all the details. For instance, it gives you the technology you're going to be required for this online course objectives, the course structure, how to navigate to the online homework system WebAssign, what it means for participation, the math lab, the exams, and the grading scales. So you should really read through the syllabus carefully. In this video, what we're going to focus on is the course structure. What are you going to do every week to complete the requirements of the course? The syllabus says that each week we're going to work through a Canvas module. That module is going to include WebAssign assignments for each section that we're going to cover in that week. It's also going to contain a weekly written homework assignment. So we're going to write out solutions to certain problems. We're going to scan those to PDFs and upload those PDFs to GradeScope. And then a participation activity every week. Okay, so let's focus in on that. Before we do that, we're going to navigate to the course schedule. So we'll look at the week 1 schedule where we see we're going to cover some general introductory content as well as cover sections 5.5, 7.1, and 7.2 of the text. The course schedule, of course, also has the exam dates, so please make a note of those exam dates. All right, so how do we cover sections 5.5, 7.1, and 7.2? Well, as the syllabus said, we're going to navigate to modules. So if I go to modules, I will see a week 1 module, and this is what you're going to do every week. You're simply going to go to modules, you're going to click on the first element, it'll show the instructions for that module, it'll tell you what's going to be covered in that module, and what the specific tasks will be. And then there'll be some WebAssign assignments. Here there's kind of a basic getting started assignment and a Calc 2 readiness assignment, and then we'll get to our section specific assignments. If we take a look at one of those, if I click on this element of the module, I'll be brought here, and what I'll see is the general instructions for that section. In this case, it says read the section from the text, and then try the problems from the homework. To access the homework, I'm going to click on this link here to load the section into a new window. And the first time you do this, you'll be asked to either sign in with your Cengage credentials if you've already used that tool before, or you might have to purchase access. Once you do this one time, it will link your Cengage account to your Michigan Tech account, and you won't have to sign in anymore. So this has brought me right to my section 5.5, Integration by Substitution Homework. And so from here, I might want to first read that section of the text. So I would click on the ebook here. That will open up in a new tab. I really encourage you to look at this ebook. There's really a lot of interesting content that the publisher has provided. So if I'm working on section 5.5, I'll click on chapter 5. And in this case, I will want to navigate to 5.5 right here, substitution. And what we'll see here is that textbook information. So it'll have stuff for me to read and some examples for me to watch, but it will also include some video content embedded right in the textbook. So this could be a really useful video. If you struggle reading the text, you want to watch this video, I would highly encourage that. Okay, so read through that section of the text, then we'll go back to the actual homework assignment. The homework assignment isn't just questions, however. There are some more embedded videos. So these are the videos that I've created for the course. So you can go ahead and watch those videos and try this problem. The next couple problems should test your understanding of that first video content. And then after a while, we might run into another video with some more content from that section. And there'll be some more questions about that related content. Okay, so the idea is you can go through the text, watch the text videos, come back and try the assignments if you want. If you're struggling with content, I really encourage you to watch the videos that are embedded in the assignment, but you kind of choose the resources that are going to work best for you. And then so you go through and complete this assignment. Once you've completed the assignment, we can see if we navigate back to that course module, we would just hit next and go to the next one, right? So this would be the next section to be covered in the course. Once again, we navigate out to that assignment, work through that at our leisure. A couple things to notice from the homework assignment as well, from WebAssign specifically. Beyond just the instructional video resources, we can also print the assignment if we prefer to work on paper. You can also request extensions for those assignments. And for every specific question, there's an Ask Your Teacher feature. So if I'm stuck on this question, I've tried something, I really feel like I'm right, and there's something I just need clarified, I can simply hit Ask Your Teacher, and I can type in my content here. The nice thing about the built-in tool is I will see the message you've sent as well as your answers to the question and the correct solution. So I can kind of look at everything at once and reply directly to you. Also inside these questions, you other resources, read it, watch it, master it, talk to a tutor. Talk to the tutor is something you have to pay for, but these first three ones are really useful. So this will link you to the text. This might provide some sort of video walk through the problem, and the master it piece is really nice. It'll give you kind of a step-by-step breakdown of that problem where you're going to input different answers as you go. There's also a practice another version, which says if you're stuck on this and you kind of want to try a similar problem but not for credit, you can choose that. And the last thing I'm going to stress about this WebAssign assignment is that you have 50 attempts at each problem here, right? So you can submit one question at a time and you can submit it 50 times, right? So the idea here is that this is for your repetition. If we were to go back to that course syllabus page, you'll also see that the homework is actually only worth 5% of your grade as well. So my point of having this assignment here is you just get repetition, and you can practice the content until you're comfortable with your knowledge. Right? I'm going to drop several assignments in here. So if you're going through this and it's pretty long and you're really strong, it's not going to kill you to skip a couple of these problems. However, if you're stuck, you really want to try more problems, try to practice in other versions, really pound out the homework. So this is where you learn the content. All right, so if we go back to that module page, we'd finish section 7.1 WebAssign. We'd finish section 7.2 WebAssign. And the next item is going to be our written homework. This is a bigger portion of your grade. So this is where you're actually going to write out some solutions on paper and submit them so I can see your work and make sure you're doing it the right way. All right, so how do we complete the written work? We're going to download this PDF. All right, so I'm going to download this PDF. This has questions, a lot of whom are actually from the online homework system, so you should have practiced lots of problems like this. So some are conceptual and some are right from the homework. So the first one says, integration by substitution is related to which rule for differentiation? I'd write my answer in here. So I'd basically take this PDF, I would print this guy out, and I would hand write my solutions here. So I got to make sure that I'm showing all the work as I go through this. So once I answer all the questions, and you'll see there's questions from 5.5 and 7.1, and if I keep going down, 7.2. Once I've worked through the entire PDF by writing my solutions out, I then need to scan this and upload it to Gradescope. Right? So what does that mean? Well, Gradescope's right over here in your tab bar, and if I select Gradescope, I will see a Module 1 written homework. And all I have to do is select this and upload a PDF of my written work to Gradescope where it will be graded. Now, how do I generate that PDF? Well, there's an app called Genius Scan, which is a really great tool for being able to use your smartphone to scan your written work and generate one single PDF of your written work. Gradescope is expecting you to submit one PDF, so don't take a PDF of every single page and try to upload 8 PDFs. It will only take one single PDF, but Genius Scan is a great tool for that. Okay. All right, so we've worked out all those handwritten problems. That's a bigger portion of your grade. That's really where I want you to spend your time writing good, solid work. Once you upload that, we'll go to next. Next comes the week 1 engagement activity. Now there's several different types of engagement activities depending on what week we're in, but the week 1 engagement activity is to have a week 1 meeting with me. I want to individually meet basically everybody in the course to make sure that you've been able to navigate to Canvas, you've been able to navigate to WebAssign, that you really have a good start on the course. All right, so you need to schedule a time to meet with me. You can do that during my office hours or by scheduling an individual appointment using Google Calendar. We'll walk you through how to do that in a few minutes here. So that's the last requirement for this module. So what we've seen is the modules have some instructions, web assignments for you to learn the content and get some reps, a module and written homework where you can really write out some nice solutions to show me you've mastered the content, and then some sort of engagement activity. If we go back to the course syllabus, right, we've basically talked through the course structure and WebAssign. You'll also see some other options for participation. Some weeks before a specific exam, we're going to have exam review sessions. These will be done in Zoom, and so everyone will be required to attend an exam review session. I'll post a couple different times you can choose from. You attend the one that fits your schedule best. These will be required engagement activities. After the exam, there'll be a post-exam analysis engagement activity. This means if you've scored less than 70% of the exam, I just want to meet so we can talk through the results of the exam, maybe find some better strategies for improving your score on the next exam. Right? If you get more than 70% on your original exam, you'll automatically get credit for this engagement activity. And there's weekly check-ins. If there's no other engagement scheduled for a week, then you'll just have to check in with me every week. That could be attending office hours, that could be scheduling an individual meeting. But if things are going well for you, it really could just be an email or a text that says, I'm good this week. And once again, which participation requirement you have to complete every week will be specified in the module. There is a math lab component to Calculus 2. So this is where you learn Mathematica and help use that tool to really engage in calculus, to work problems, do computation. That portion of this course counts as 10% of your overall grade and has a separate Canvas page where you do your math lab work. You should have already received information from the math lab director about what you have to do to earn that 10%. And lastly, exams. We're going to have 2 midterms and 1 cumulative final exam. These will all be taken online and remotely proctored by me. Right? It'll be remotely proctored and recorded. We're going to use Zoom and some other tools for that exam, and details about how we'll run that will be sent later in the course. All right, so you can read the rest of the syllabus information. I'm going to go back to that main home page here. And the last thing I want to talk about is how to get support. How to get support in this course. It's really important for me that you understand that you can get help whenever you need it. I want you to make sure you're asking me questions throughout the course. In general, if I'm teaching this course face-to-face, my job is to create lecture content and engagement activities in class and then present in lectures 3 to 4 times a week. In the online course, a lot of the video content has already been created. So you should take that to mean that they are paying me to support you in this course. You should really feel like you can reach out for help anytime you need to. So I have my contact information at the bottom of the main page. This is my cell phone number. You can really call me or text me pretty much at any time. We'll be doing online office hours via Zoom and Google Calendar. So what that means is you'll shortly receive an invitation to regularly scheduled office hours. Those will come in the form of a Google Calendar invitation. You can accept those and then just pop into the Google Calendar event for office hours. So I'm going to open up a new tab in Chrome. I'm going to navigate to my Google Calendar. I'm logged in with my Michigan Tech credentials. And if that's the case, then all I have to do to schedule an individual appointment with me is just type in my name over here. My name is Jason Gregerson. And if you type in my name into the Meet With category, you'll be able to see my schedule next to your schedule in the Google Calendar. That means that once you see that I'm free, say Tuesday at 3 p.m., all you have to do here is create an event that says, I need help, right? And then if we go to more options, you can just make that a Zoom meeting, right? Or you can use Google Meet, whichever you prefer. And then you just add me as a guest. So if you just type in my name, Jason Gregerson, it will auto-populate with my name, and you can add me to that guest list, and you can go ahead and save it, and then we'll have that shared event. And one of the things I really want to stress about this tool is it's a really good opportunity to get help because once you come into one of those Hangout meetings, then what will happen is I will be able to share my screen with you. And I'll use Microsoft OneNote, a tool like this, and I'll be able to come in here and use the stylus on my computer to write out any problems you're stuck on, and we can just write through those solutions and talk through them. So the online conferencing tools are really a great resource to get online help. All right, so you should be able to text me, call me, schedule individual appointments, or stop by the pre-scheduled office hours if you need any help. By the end of week 1, everybody should contact me with one of those ways so we can kind of go through the introductory content. All right, that concludes this welcome video. I look forward to having you in the class and having a great semester. Thank you.